Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is NyandLa otra vez. How are you? Today I think I recorded a reading for Sagittarius and Gemini, and then I have the fixed signs that'll be coming up soon. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I think I'm just reminding myself because right now I'm going to be pulling a collective reading for everybody. I can't sleep. You're seeing a pattern here, aren't you? I can't fucking sleep. It's my fault. I keep taking late naps. And I'm taking late naps because I'm sleeping super late and I'm not sleeping. Anyways, bitch. This is going to be a collective reading, a timeless reading. That means that it doesn't matter when you see this. It'll be applicable for whenever you watch it. Please do check out my other videos. I have a plethora of other videos. And yeah, if you are new to this channel, I just wanted to formally say welcome to my humble abode. I have been reading all of your guys' comments. I apologize that I haven't been the most responsive. For those of you that don't know, I am very easily distracted, and like sometimes I can't, this is gonna sound embarrassing, but sometimes I can't focus enough to type a comment. I'm very much like, if you guys ever were to talk to me in person, I'm very much a phone call and a voice note kind of girl. I'm not somebody that texts really well. I prefer not to if I could avoid it. I'm one of those people that, like, if we're going to make plans, we don't got to, if you want to check on each other briefly throughout the day, but, like, ultimately, what the fuck are we doing? Like, are we going somewhere? Are you coming over? Whatever. So, yeah. But anyways, welcome here. If this is your time, if you're new to this channel, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your guys' support. I go through periods where I regularly post readings, and then I go through periods where I don't post readings at all, and I'm trying to find some sort of equilibrium to where I can post readings and then also get other stuff done at the same time. But I think that readings are just easier for me to do because they require a little less exertion mentally from me, because the whole psychic thing comes to me very naturally. But everything else that I have to do does require actual mental energy. So it's like, I come on here when I feel called to do so. I give you guys my little messages and talk my shit, and then I go and try to survive in the real world. So anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. Please continue to comment if the reading resonates for you. Be sure to comment and let me know. I read everything and I see everything, and I'm really happy that I can use my gift to help people. So we're gonna get right into it and see what message comes out for everybody. I'm hoping that this video does save, because my storage has been iffy lately, and sometimes I'll record a whole reading. It happened yesterday. I record a whole reading, and then it doesn't save because I ran out of storage. So hopefully this one does save. If it does, I'll be uploading it tonight, and then I'll upload Sagittarius and Gemini mañana, okay? So what message do we have for the collective today? Ooh. I'm hearing that some of you guys have made your mind up about something or someone. I always hear candy-coated raindrops. What does that song even mean? Some of you guys might be into 90s R&B. Or be listening to it a lot lately. I've been getting this card a lot lately. Blue Dada. So I'm just getting that the collective, just in general, is just going through some chaotic bullshit, okay? Chaos will give way to the higher order of love. Let there be peace in your heart. As Blue Tara looks to her right, gazing toward the future, she sees a vision of your peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure with the destiny now unfolding for you. Some of you guys, I'm hearing a song from a friend of mine. Some of you guys might not feel like you are where you saw yourself being right now. And I'm being pulled to tell you that just because you're not where you see yourself being doesn't mean that there's not time to still get there, okay? I'm not sure what situation that you're currently in. It's giving the vibe that there's something chaotic happening right now. I'm tasting Indian food. Some of you guys could be Indian or Pakistani. What you don't realize about the situation that you're in right now is that you're in one of your most powerful positions right now amidst this drastic transition or this drastic change that you're going through. Because you're about to pull, or, okay, I'll put it like this, right? When you hit rock bottom, right? It's like there's no place to go but up. Now, whether you go up or not is really up to you. You could either just lay there and give up, or you can go up. And then once you hit rock bottom and you start climbing yourself out of that hole, you start realizing strength that you were not exerting before, because it does really take a lot out of you to move yourself from one unfavorable position to the next. And the more that you push past, some of you guys, okay, so like, another good example is like working out, right? It's like when you first start working out, of course, I'm becoming that bitch now. When you first start working out, it's uncomfortable, right? And like you feel silly, you feel stupid, you're looking at your body, you're looking at other people that probably work out more, and you're like, damn, like, I wish I was like that. And instead of it being inspirational, sometimes it can be a little discouraging, but you get through it and you push through all of that initial discomfort, and then like the more that you do it, the easier it becomes, the more that you can carry, the stronger you are, you start seeing those results, and then you move forward. But the biggest thing about working out and the biggest thing about rock bottom is that you have to start and you have to keep going. You're never going to get those results if you don't allow for yourself to push through these hard times and to show yourself that you can do this. And yes, absolutely, you can do it. Absolutely. If you believe that you can, you can. The mind is everything. It really is. But you're gonna start seeing, and I'm speaking it into reality for you, because that's what I do. You're gonna begin seeing, or you're beginning to see, how strong you are and how capable you are. And that willpower really is the beginning and the end of the game. But also it comes with a certain measure of self-love. You have to love yourself to get yourself out of a hole, don't you? Right? I think that we oversimplify the concept of self-love to a great degree. And I think that is sad, because I think I said in another reading one time, a lot of people vilify self-confidence. And maybe people vilify self-confidence because a lot of people genuinely don't have it. Like, even people that seem like they're really confident and successful, like when you actually dig in like to their psyche, or like watch their behavior, you can tell that they don't really love themselves. So it's like, you could be a multimillionaire and have everything in the world and still be miserable and not like yourself and have low self-esteem, but like you'll use that stuff as like a cloak to make yourself seem more confident or make yourself seem more powerful, so that it's almost kind of like you're beginning to learn that confidence is something that you develop. It's not something that you wear. It's not something that you buy. Confidence is something that you feel on the inside. And I also feel pulled to tell a lot of you guys that self-confidence, genuine self-confidence, also comes with understanding and accepting your flaws and your deficits, right? Nobody in this world is the greatest at everything. Nobody in this world is good for nothing. Everybody has their strengths and everybody has their weaknesses. And I think that I'm not sure, for a lot of people that have low self-esteem, sometimes I feel like maybe you guys, if you do have low self-esteem, or we're speaking our new reality into existence, right? So if you are building your self-esteem, you might have realized, and if not, I'm telling you this, what the fuck, that you are hyper-fixating on your negative traits and not focusing on your positive traits. And my question to you is, what do you feel like you're gaining by not focusing on your positive traits? As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a fucking exercise. I want you, I don't know why I'm cursing at you. It's because I'm hormonal. And I'm actually really warm right now. I sweat out my silk press, so I have to redo my hair mañana. So I want you to get a notebook, a piece of paper, your phone, whatever. And I want you, when you wake up in the morning, or even do that shit right meow, okay, to write down 10 great things about yourself. 10 things that you like about yourself. And they can be pertaining to your career. They could be pertaining... Ideally, I would like for you to write down 10 positive personality traits that you like about yourself and that people have said about you. And understand that there is nothing, it doesn't make you more virtuous to degrade yourself, okay? And it doesn't make you a bad person to love yourself. I think that, like RuPaul says, it's like, if you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen here? But yeah, so I feel like you guys are in a situation where self-love is what's going to get you out of the situation, and self-love is going to be the biggest game changer between where you are now and where you're going right now. I say where you're going because you're going to make it there, right? Okay now. Let's get some more cards out here. I hope that this reading saves. Yeah, you're pulling yourself through it. You're pulling yourself out of it. What? I wonder if you're gonna drop that song. I wonder if my friend is gonna drop that song. Yeah, because here, what message do you have for the collective? Yeah, some of you guys are realizing like you're not where it is that you thought that you would be. And some of you guys might be making peace with that, but I also want to like implore you to understand that maybe you're not where you thought you would be by now, but it doesn't mean that you can't get there still. Um, Unless it's not what you want anymore, and that's also a possibility, right? For those of you who have connected with me in person, do know me in person, if you're wondering, is she talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I know I have friends on here that watch these readings. Yeah. You can run, but you can't hide. This is one of the worlds where you can't hide. Well, you can never hide. You just thought you could hide, huh? Interesting. There's a heavy spiritual gift. There's also spiritual protection for a lot of you guys. Some of you guys might not realize this. I hate to say this because I feel like whenever I say this, people don't believe me. Some of you guys have crossed over loved ones that are helping you get out of a cycle. I'm hearing out of a cycle, but helping you get out of a hole. I'm not sure if some of you guys... I'm just going to keep that to myself. If you'd like more information about that, you can book a personal reading with me, yeah? Some of you guys might... Clarity on this official person. You guys are expecting to lose something. Weird. I'm not sure if... Some of you guys might feel like you might need to take a loss on something. Like maybe you want to take somebody to court for something, but maybe this person, I don't know, especially if this is like a man or you're a man, it's like maybe you guys might have to take an L on something that you invested in, that you were really hopeful about. Maybe that's what the chaotic situation is, and that's where you're like, I thought that whatever this was that I was working on was going to, if that's true, I'm so sorry, you guys. Something that you were working on was maybe going to get you to the place that you thought you would be or the place that you wanted to be, and it might be turning out that that's not the case. Clarity on the poverty card. And it's I'm not getting a somber energy from you about it. I'm hearing this might be putting the battery in your back. For some of you guys, you have an ancestor that wanted to reveal this to you, whatever this was. It's like you have an ancestor on the other side. It could be an older lady. But somebody saw that you were being deceived, or somebody was trying to steal something from you, or something was going to happen anyway. And whoever this ancestor is, they're really watching over you. I'm hearing something about a daughter. Yeah, it was like if you were gonna, it's almost kind of giving the energy of not wanting you to invest in a situation, waste your time and energy in something that's not going to reciprocate. That's the energy that I'm getting for you, collective. It's like, but also understanding that whatever it is that you're letting go of, you can still get to where it is that you want to get through sheer willpower alone, because you have that in you. You can make that happen for yourself. I'm not sure what this loss is. I have my suspicions. But let's get into the tarot, huh? I wonder if that song's gonna drop. What message do we have for the collective? Oh, somebody was a messy motherfucker. Yeah, you're moving on from some sort of competition or conflict. Good for you. I like this energy for you guys. Yeah, you're deciding to hold back your energy, hold back your money. Hold back your money, hold back your finances, your plans. Clarity on this Five of Swords energy. Somebody might have been trying to work their brain on you. Like this winning at all cost energy. Mamma mia. Here I go again, my, what she say? How can I resist you, right? Is somebody Italian? Somebody here could be Italian or going to Italy. Oh. Some of you guys might be letting go of a relationship where you were getting chronically cheated on you. Um Yeah, some of you guys are letting go of a connection with somebody that like very it's giving, because I never knew all the words to that song. I just realized what I was reading, and it's like some of you guys might have been forced to let go of a lover that was constantly unfaithful, that was degrading you, that was disrespecting you, that was not reciprocating energy. It's like you were forced to let that go. For some of you guys, that could be career. You could be dealing with a Gemini here, or you could be a Gemini yourself. For some of you guys, that could be career related as well, but I'm gonna make it in both contexts as well. Okay. But for those of you where this is a romantic context, you guys might have been kind of entertaining a competitive nature or spirit. I think that I said that in Gemini's reading as well. So if you are a Gemini, definitely check out the reading, because it was talking about somebody that instead of leaving a situation that was hurting them and that wasn't giving them what they deserved and la la la, it was like trying to stay there to prove that you can tough something out. Like, oh, I can fit you play me, I'm gonna play you back. Yeah, you're not the only player in here. Like, bitch, why the fuck are we playing at my big ass age? And it's like maybe this person had that kind of energy with you. Some of you guys, abusive motherfucker, all right? But and some of you guys are beginning to realize that like love is not a battlefield. Love is supposed to be a rehab center. I always say that. I'm like, love is not about power struggles and like mind games, and it should never be like that. Like if you're in love with somebody or if somebody loves you, that should be your safety net. You know what I mean? It's like the person that you love is the person that you know you can go to no matter what. The person that you love is the person that you know will support you, that will keep you in check, that, you know what I'm saying, that has your back, somebody that you can trust with your eyes closed. Like that's what I'm saying. And it's like maybe for some of you guys, you were entertaining a connection with somebody that was constantly hurting you, or constantly starting arguments, constantly stabbing you in the fucking back. And then now as you get older, because sometimes we entertain connections like this when we're younger, and then as you get older, at least in my experience with me and my friends, it's just kind of like, I'm hearing this person might have been really mean-spirited too, but like in my relationships now, I'm just kind of like, listen, I'm not finna do we're not doing the mental gymnastics, we're not doing the fuckery, all right? Can you be the person that I would need my partner to be? Are you my person or are you not? We're not gonna do the whole cheating and back and forth, we're not doing all that. We're not gonna do the whole you know what I'm saying? It's like, are you gonna be that person or are you not gonna be that person? If you're not gonna be that person, it doesn't even have to be any beef. We're just not gonna fucking do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, now I'm hearing love is a battlefield. Some of you guys are beginning to learn that that's just not fucking true. It's just not fucking true. The person that you love should be your right hand person. You know what I mean? And I'm seeing you moving away from that situation. Now, for those of you guys where this is, I'm hearing peculiar. For those of you guys where this is, it does feel romantic. I'm hearing cheating on you. Yeah, somebody was definitely cheating on you. If you didn't know that before, I'm telling you now, but I feel like you did know that, and you're moving to calmer waters. Good for you. For those of you where this might be career, this could have been somebody where it's like you were working for them, and they weren't paying you, or they weren't paying you the right amount, or they weren't, you know what I'm saying? Or you were carrying on the load of multiple people, or you were the only one making investments in a certain energy. Maybe you're the person that's holding everything together, and there's a lot of conflict, a lot of competition, a lot of bullshit, and you're beginning to realize that maybe this just isn't worth it, and you're moving on in your own path. But for a lot of you, this does feel romantic, okay? For a lot of you, this does feel romantic. Like you're learning that like love is supposed to be easy. Relationships are not hard. There are challenges every now and then, yeah, because two people together are naturally two different personalities. Occasionally you're going to clash, but for your relationship to be constant arguments and bullshit and where were you at last night and da-da-da-da-da, it's like maybe some of you guys are beginning to realize that you associate drama with relationships, and now you're beginning to realize that's something that you need to reroute or something that you need to fix. Can I have more information on the message for the collective? For some of you guys, Oh. You put it with the Pisces here. You could have Pisces placements yourself. Oh. Somebody had you fucked up, you guys. Somebody had y'all fucked all the way up. All the way up. And this is the kind of person that would betray you for sticking up for yourself. You understand me? Like, and I was going through something like that for a long time with somebody. Where it's like, you know, if you're communicating to an individual something that is hurtful to you, which is totally normal in a relationship, this is the kind of person that's going to punish you for doing that. So it's like you're telling them, which is fully within your rights, is, hey, you know, the other day you said X, Y, and Z, and that really hurt my feelings. Mature conversation. That really hurt my feelings because da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And this is the kind of person where it's like and they probably never really had a serious relationship for this reason. It's like, this is the kind of person, everything is about them. Okay, and bitch, how dare you even talk to me and tell me anything about myself? And they'll punish you for doing that, you know, like, and it's weird because it's like, you defend yourself, this person will betray you. And then they'll turn around and flip it and then act like they're the nicest person in the world or act like nothing ever happened after they betrayed you, because they betrayed you as a conditioning thing. Like, have you guys ever heard of operant conditioning, where it's like you implement a noxious stimulus or you implement a punishment of sorts, something painful, so that every time that a person or an animal even reaches or thinks about a certain behavior, they feel that pain. Like, that's what that person was doing to you. So it's like they were trying to kind of condition you, which is abusive, condition you not to hold them accountable or not to speak up to them. Like, they wanted to be able to just run you through the ringer and just walk away from it. And maybe for a long time you guys were struggling with leaving the situation just because it's like, this is abuse. This is definitely abuse. I'm sorry that I have so many abusive topics on here, but when you're in a relationship with somebody, you're supposed to be able to, like I said, this is your safe space, right? So if that person loves you, they should not want to hurt you. And I want to keep repeating that. If that person loves you, they should not want to hurt you. They should be deeply invested in not fucking hurting you. So you should be able to go to a person that loves you and say, hey, you did something that hurt my feelings. And for that person to be like, okay, how can I change it? This is not the individual that can do that. This is the individual, they don't have any intent to change. If you want to be with them, you better take it or leave it. And this is not somebody that loves you, collective. I'll just tell you straight up. This is somebody that loves themselves and loves how you make them feel. Because if they love you, all this cheating shit, this betrayal because you have human emotions and feelings wouldn't have happened. And honestly, it's giving narcissist. It's giving sociopath. It's giving a lot of things it should not be giving. So I'm actually really happy that you got out of this situation. Clarity on the Eight of Pentacles. Especially because then it's like you feel like you can't, when you're with anybody, you feel like you can't speak up, right? Because you're afraid you're going to get hurt. Some of you guys might have a deep wound about communicating your needs, which is your right, because, and this might have been something that you experienced in childhood as well. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, my dad is like this. My biological dad, not my stepdad. My stepdad is an angel. But it's like to where when you go through abusive connections where it's like you start to think that regular things or normal things are not normal. So it's like, oh, you feel like you can't express yourself when you're displeased with this person because the last time you did that to the last guy, I keep bringing up fucked your friend so you guys can tell what I've been through, right? He did something like that. And then it's like the pain of that is so deep because that's traumatic. The pain in that is so deep that now you get with new people and you're afraid to speak up and be like, hey, and you should be able to speak up. And that's what I'm kind of getting. So I'm not sure if the rock bottom for a lot of you guys is leaving an abusive relationship. For a lot of you guys, it might be a little bit hard to leave this person. And as somebody that has gone through this, and it's worth it to keep pushing forward. And I think that especially if you're dealing with somebody that's abusive, of course they're going to try to spin the block and get you to come back. Of course they're going to try to play hero when you're leaving just to get you back and do the same things. That's exactly what people like this do. But I do see that you're moving on and healing. For For some of you guys, if this is a divorce, you guys might have to take a loss in something. Like, this is kind of giving me the energy of, if you're divorcing this person, they're going to make it as hard as possible to keep you around for as long as possible, and also to punish you for as long as possible, straight up. This is how, if that's how they have to access you to push your buttons, they're going to take whatever liberty they can take, okay? What are the final messages that we have for the collective? Yeah, whatever this is, I'm happy that you got the fuck out of it, you guys. Because some of you guys are sweet people. You guys are very sweet, gentle people. And this person just was not worthy of you. I see you guys healing your heart. You guys might need to keep certain things a secret, especially if you're in a new relationship. Ooh, yeah. Some of you guys might be hiding your if you are in a new relationship and you were dealing with somebody like this, the final messages I have for you is that maybe you want to keep your relationship private right now, while you're figuring this out, or while you're getting out of whatever hole this is with this individual, because this is the kind of person, like I said, that's going to sabotage anything you got going on. All right. Like I said, they feel like they're entitled to punishing you. So if you guys are in a new commitment or a new relationship, I highly advise that you keep that on the down low. Do not post that person for a while. Don't post that person. Don't talk about that person. Anybody that is in connection with whoever that past person is, if they don't seem to take your side in the situation, you might not want to tell them about your new person. It's given the energy of you need to have some really strict boundaries right now, because whoever this person is, I'm happy that you're leaving the energy, because this person's they're gonna die like that. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. And I do see for a lot of you guys having a new connection that is really good for you, or somebody that's really healthy for you. And like I said, it's natural for you to have some triggered trauma responses when you're dealing with this individual. But again, somebody that truly loves you, is deeply invested in making sure you're okay. So whoever it is that you date from this point forward, I'm telling you guys this with so much love, but with sternness as well. If anybody that you date from this point forward does not show you that they are invested in making sure that they protect your heart, that is not your person, okay? Anybody that truly loves you is deeply invested in making sure you're okay. So no, I'm not going to just take the liberty to do whatever the fuck I want despite how you might feel. That's not love. Except expecting for somebody to adjust to your mistreatment of them is not love. Somebody that loves you, what does the Bible say? Look at me quoting the Bible. Love is kind, love is something, 1 Corinthians something. We're gonna quote the Bible right quick. I think it's 1 Corinthians 6:8. I know the Bible really well because I had to study it my entire life. Love. 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others. Excuse me. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Okay? So I think I've said this to a couple of you guys in my other readings. Whatever it is that you associate, if you associate love with pain, you need to uproot that and not figure your shit out. That was a really heartless way of saying that, but you know what I mean. As somebody that's been through stuff like this, I'm not saying it to be insensitive, but love is selfless, right? You can speak up on your boundaries, and that's what it's supposed to be. You should be safe to be able to do that, but love is selfless, love is kind, love is pure. If anything or any connection does not reflect that, then you need to leave that connection. I'm telling you that that is an order. Okay, that is an order. All right. From me to you to keep you safe from this point forward. All right, baby. But that is the message that I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, again, you can check out the information in the bio below. Apart from that, I'm sending you guys so much cariño, so much amor. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.